everyone! So for today's vlog, I'm gonna share with you how did I get my car and why did I say that God saved me from another heartbreak. Plus, game and prizes! So, review muna. Last vlog, I gave you the advantages and the disadvantages of buying a brand new car and second-hand car. Plus, I already gave you the tips in buying a car and the attitude that you should have in prayer. So, eto na nga. Last year, habang nag-akrayola ako, dahil alam niyo naman siguro kung bakit, napatingin ako dun sa aking prayer corner, dun sa room ko. Then, I saw this little note. Ayan. So, as you can see, super luma na niya and hindi ko alam kung ilang years na siya nakapost doon. And then, I realized that I'm turning 30. So, I wanted to have something big on my birthday and dahil COVID nga, it hinders me to travel here and abroad. So, do not start. I prayed God for wisdom, what car to buy and the like. I tried going to different cats at the scout, but then because they made a little or modifications already, it's still cheap, but then not within my budget. Kasi naman, what I'm looking for is number 1, it should be a compact car or a sedan. Number 2, it's within my budget, as in I am only targeting 300 to 400,000 all in with the true notary public for the deed of sale, yung hindi fly-by-night na notary public, for the transfer of CR or certificate of registration, all the accessories that I want to add, as in all in na dapat. Number 3, it should be a red car because I really like color red. And number 4, it should be 2015 model up. So, diba, parang imposible. Madaming second-hand cars na pasok sa banga within the 300 to 400 budget. But then, 2014 pababa yung model and some are just so dilapidated and marami nang sakit sa ulo. So, I don't like that. I tried to bid as well, pero twice na rin ako nag-fail. And there's really agony in waiting kasi the cut-off period is every Friday and then the result will come up the next Wednesday. So, it's usually I bid every Wednesday and then the result will come up the next Wednesday. So, it's just like a 1 week of agony in waiting ang peg. And I was just so pressed against time because I really want it for my birthday. So, I keep on praying to God to give me wisdom to choose correctly, to have a good deal as well within my budget. So, how God saved my heart? Hindi ako nanalo sa bidding. So, I praise God dahil I did not win in the bidding because if I did, the performance of the car that I am bidding is not really good. The ratings isn't good as well and I wouldn't get the best deal if I won in that bidding. So, I told you I have a car in my mind na maganda, but when I did the research, it's not really good and I won't mention the name of the car as well as the brand, but here's the assessment of the ratings about the car experts and those who bought the car. See, napakalayo, and if I won in the bidding, I'll get a car na hindi pala okay, and that will be my another heartbreak. So, you basically know the first heartbreak, diba? So, but I know that God has better plans for both of us, and privileged na yung almost 9 years kaming magkasama, and I am not the one for him, and he isn't the one for me as well. So, I'm moving forward because I cannot read the next chapter of my life if I will keep on revisiting the last one. So, accepting is the new closure. So, yun na nga yun. Baka mag-crayola pa ako dito. So, naka-move on na ako sa bidding and that's how God saved my heart from another heartbreak. Then, I'm searching in the free market. I'm done with the bidding. I'm done with the repossessed cars. I'm done with the dealership. Now I'm in the free market and I'm gonna tell you tips in how to search in the free market. Number 1, huwag mahihiyang magtanong. So, don't be shy to ask as many questions as you want. Ask the issues, ask the details of the car. Huwag mahihiyang tumawad. Kada issue, hingi ka ng tawad. Kahit wala kang kasalanan, humingi kang tawad. Ask for the picture of the engine, because one thing I've learned from Sir Pom, ang magaling na mekaniko, engine pa lang, picture pa lang ng engine, makikita niya na kung okay yun o hindi. Number 2, research. Check the price of the car when it was first introduced in the market, and then compare as to the selling price now, and then also compare to the different sites that you can see, and take the average price of that car. Number 3, bring your trusted mechanic. Huwag kang magmarunong. Little knowledge is dangerous. And if you really like the car, you can always visit the car before purchasing. Kasi once na nagkabayaran na, and tsaka mo pa lang siya pina-check sa iyong mechanic, talo ka. I was able to search a couple of cars which I think is good. Medyo hopeless na ako, so nagbaba na ako ng standards. I was able to see a Vios Special Edition 2012. I like it because it's red, but when Sir Pom saw the engine, he said the engine looks like 2008. So, ellipse, diba? Picture pa lang yun, but he was able to tell me that it wasn't a good car. So, I was broken-hearted that time because the selling price of that car was 333,000. But when I'm talking to the seller and I was able to make tawad to 305,000, believe, ellipse, that's the first time that I make tawad, and I was really happy. But God saved me from another heartache. God saved me from buying a car that's maybe cheap and it's color red, but most likely will give me a headache in the near future. Another one is when my cousin Kuya Renz helped me in looking for a car. He is so kind that he was with me in searching for the car, and it was a shiny black. And crush ko siya, grabe. I like the color of the car, and it's very good. And the seller is even kind to me. He brought the car to the school so that my school head can see it and assess it, because he's an expert mechanic. And he said that it's okay and I can buy that car, but I should also compare the less research that I have so that I would know which is the better option for me. Fast forward, I chose the last car that I was able to research. However, my car has 2 buyers before me. So the first buyer will come at 9 o'clock, and then the seller just said that he will just update me if they were able to close the deal or not. And that night, I really prayed hard and exercised the muscle of faith. Okay, and surprisingly, 6 a.m. the seller texted me and he said that the first buyer just rescheduled to view the car on Saturday. However, there's this second buyer with his payment ready. And so I prayed again. I prayed that His will be done. If the car is really for me, then He will give it to me. But if not, it's okay. And He will certainly give me another car. And so, lunchtime came. The buyer told my seller that he cannot make it yet because his funds is insufficient, and he told the seller to hold it until Saturday. Because he is surely gonna take the car. And that's it. Ang galing ng Lord. Ang galing ng kilos ng Lord. And it's really for me. See how prayer works? Grabe, ang galing. God is so good. Usually, the buyer will go where the car is located. And my seller lives in Muntinlupa. But he agreed to meet me in the school. So, diba, God's favor? I do believe that's a favor from God. And as we were waiting for the car, we encountered another dilemma. Sir Pom won't be able to see the car due to his earlier engagement, but God is in rescue. Seller told me to look for a mechanic in Shell stations, and I could just pay for the service if my trusted mechanic is not available. But I recalled what Sir Pom had said, do not trust the mechanic that you don't know kasi baka lokohin ka lang. Then the Lord impressed in my heart to contact Christian that day who worked at Shell before. And fast forward, he introduced me to Kuya Bernie. So thanks to Kuya Bernie who works at Shell Peak Cruise Station, na friendly Christian na aking ka-churchmate. Super thank you talaga sa inyong dalawa. Kuya Bernie assessed my car thoroughly. Kinalampag niya talaga yon, and he was the one to say na the car is really okay. I should get the car because for the price, winner daw yon. It's almost brand new and maalaga yung may-ari nun. And ang favor ng Lord nag-uumapaw talaga. Ayaw nga magpabayad ni Kuya Bernie that time dahil kay Christian. But of course, I gave him a token as a sign of gratitude din. And sa banks, usually it will take a lot of time or waiting time para sa pila, and ang daming questions pag magwi-withdraw ka ng ganung kalaking halaga. But everything went smoothly that day. There are dilemmas that I face along the way, but God is so good to make everything possible. Now, I'd like you to help me in naming my car. So let's make a poll. The name with the highest number of votes will be the name of my car. If my name was chosen, I'll pick 3 names from those who voted from that name, and they will win a surprise gift. So there are few reminders. Number 1, 1 vote per person only. Number 2, the first entry is considered as final and irrevocable. And number 3, revelation of my car's name, and the winners will be on my birthday via FB. So indeed, God saved me from the many heartbreaks, Sana. He saved me from the wrong choices. He even answered my prayer request, and He gave me the best gift for my 30th birthday. To God be the glory.